Hello everyone, my name is Miss. Welcome to my world. I grew up very shy, which resulted in me constantly observing people. Through these observations and my own experiences, I noticed that successful and happy people have these two aspects in their mindset. The first thing is positivity, and the second thing is steadfastness. To avoid making this video boringly long, I'm going to be discussing these ideas in two parts. This part will be discussing positivity, and the next video will discuss steadfastness. We both know why you're here, so let's talk mindset. Operant conditioning is the idea that rewards and punishment can be used to teach specific behaviors. Although our personalities and our brains are very complex, I want you to notice where operant conditioning has appeared in your life. If you can't think of an example, let me help you out. Let's say you have a friend, her name is Becky, and Becky was really fun to hang out with, and she was a great friend to you. And then one day, Becky tells you about a terrible day that she had. And of course, because you're a good friend, you consoled her and you gave her all your attention. And then the next day, Becky had another terrible day, and then the next day she had another terrible day. Eventually, this created a cycle where Becky finds any minuscule thing to be upset about to come gain your attention. In a way, this is kind of like operant conditioning. You taught Becky through reward that if she came and talked to you about some negative topic, then you're going to give her lots of attention. But here's the hint, you may be Becky. So notice where operant conditioning has led you to become more negative. Find gratitude. If you're always exposed to what you don't have, you'll always feel less than. An example that highlights gratitude are these videos that have been trending on social media recently, where mothers talk about how grateful they are to have a messy household because it means they have healthy children who are playing. I know it may be hard to recognize, especially when you're struggling, but I want you to think about all the things that you have that another person may want, or all the things that you have now that you were always praying for. Something that has helped me adopt a grateful mindset is the idea that if you never thank God or whoever you believe in for what you have, you will never get anything in return. Because why would they give you something if you're not going to thank them for it? This is something that I've been doing recently, which has personally really helped me. If I get really stuck on something that somebody said or an idea that I had that was kind of negative, I go to my room and I shake it out. I wiggle around, I jump a few times, I do a bunch of stupid faces in the mirror, and it honestly helps me release that negative energy in some kind of way. And honestly, it's kind of impossible to not giggle when you're jumping around, so if you feel really upset about something and you tried everything and you are still stuck on it, just physically release it by doing some kind of movement. And that could also include exercise. I noticed that when I have a really bad day and I end up going on a run, I feel much better compared to days where I just kind of stay home and lay around. Another way you can release negative energy is by writing a letter. Basically, if somebody has said something to you that has hurt you in some kind of way, write a letter to them about what they said and how it hurt you. But here's the thing, don't give it to them. If you give it to them, then you're giving them the power that proves that what they said has affected you. But if you keep it to yourself, then you have the power. You know that it has affected you, but that doesn't define you. An extra tip is to destroy the letter. If you physically keep it and they find it, or you physically keep it and you one day reread it, you're giving them that power again because you are getting upset again. Assume the best in people. This point is kind of situational because if somebody's obviously out to get you, then don't give them the chance. But how many times have you said something and it came out the wrong way? For example, one time I woke up really early for school and I just slept horrible the night before. So no matter how hard I try, no matter how much tea I drank, my voice sounded really hoarse. And I remember talking to my friends and so many things that I said sounded so weirdly aggressive. People are in their own heads and in their own minds. They may have said something and worded it the wrong way, or maybe they remembered something that kind of sucks, and so it's kind of showing on them. Don't let people walk all over you, but if you're never gonna see this person again, then it's not worth wasting energy getting upset about it. This will give you peace of mind, and if anything, if they do notice that you're purposefully ignoring them and being the bigger person, they will probably feel kind of humbled and stupid. God doesn't forget. And if you don't believe in God, then I'm sure you believe in some kind of karma. What goes around comes around. God won't let someone hurt you for free. If they don't pay the price in this life, they will pay in the after. So why get upset and ruin your own mood when God is gonna take care of it regardless? I want you to also recognize that in a lot of situations, you should let go of things, not to give that person the power to win or for them to be in the right. It's because at the end of the day, are you really winning if you're just getting upset? Are they worth taking your peace? Think about all those situations where you continued arguing with someone over something that's so stupid and there was no real resolution for it. If it's not actually worth arguing about and if it's not actually painfully affecting you, let go of it because it doesn't matter. They don't matter. What matters is your happiness and your peace. Obviously, there's a lot more to positivity besides these points that I've outlined, but I feel like when I practice positivity in my own life, these are the parts that I struggled with the most. And through thinking critically, I kind of came up with these solutions, which is why I wanted to create this video. Remember that having a positive mindset is so important because positivity brings you opportunities. By being positive, you'll avoid mental burnout, which will help you notice opportunities that may bring you success and happiness. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, and don't forget to comment any more tips that you have or any questions that you have that could help others. And I hope you guys have a great day and year. Bye!